Howdy folks, I sound like Minnie Pearl. Yeah, some of y'all young guys are going like, who? Alright guys, today we're going to be making Junebug, okay? Now we're going to make Junebug the way I make Junebug. I'm going to pull a bit more of that in there. It's not going to be your daddy's Junebug. It's going to be fish and lake country Junebug, alright? I got one cup dead on plastic. Guys, now that's a milk jug. A couple people have been asking. Look, it's a milk jug. Alright? Because I'm not going to pick the 5-gallon bucket up. I buy it in a 5-gallon bucket. A gallon, it's just a lot cheaper to buy a 5-gallon bucket, guys. And if you're pouring baits, you go pour a bunch of baits, a 5-gallon bucket will last you probably a year or maybe more. You know, I go through a 5-gallon bucket pretty fast. But I put it in a gallon jug, okay? Because it's easier to handle. I fill that gallon jug and that'll do me most of the time. Unless I'm heavy pouring, it'll do me a week, okay? Now, I throw that in the microwave. I don't try to cook it all at one time, guys. I know right now it's going to take an area of 3 minutes, okay? To 325. I'm going to do, starting off, I'm going to do 220, okay? That's going to put me in the 300 area. Alright, when it hits 350, I've got to break 350. When it breaks 350, get back with you. Alright guys, I just checked it. It's 259. Alright, I've been shaking this. Now I'm gonna, this is just dead on Junebug, okay? This is a simple counting. Alright. Alright guys, did y'all count those? That's a secret how many I put in there. Now, you see how orangey and bluey and purpley it is? I know somebody's thinking, the Dennis, it's really bluish purple. And the ones you was fishing with, yeah guys, I was fishing with those today. Okay? Ones you was fishing with today, I told you I started fishing with them, then making them. Wasn't that blue? One drop of black, guys. I put it on my knife so I can control it. Alright, that knocks it, makes it a little darker. See how that darkened it? Alright, guys. That might have to add 2. We'll see. I'll know more right here in a minute. Here's what a lot of people do. They do the drizzle test. You see how thick it is? Okay. I am going to put another one because I'll tell you, the last batch came out perfect. I was only making 6 ounces. Like I say, every batch is going to vary some. You see how that could vary a little bit now, doesn't it? Y'all have heard me say, when you buy some, they're going to be as close as possible, but they could vary a touch. And that's not going to make that much difference, guys. I'm telling you, it's not going to make that much difference. Alright, I can tell you right now, it's cooling down on me. Okay, it's 291. Let me get it back up here to about 325. Then we're going to add the flake. I'm going to do that in about 20 seconds. Okay guys, green and red is what I put in mine. Okay, a lot of people just put green. I like green and red in it. Mind your Christmas. Now this gives, to me it gives it a, the red flake gives it a little shot of something different, okay? Alright. Alright. It's all on my knife, but that's fine. I got enough in there. Okay, I got the cricket and the bug right here. Let me make sure you also can see. Alright. I went a little taller on you with that. Alright, this is the cricket. Bug. Okay, pour both of them here. Now, I made a video, guys, with each one of these. Let me put these back in here. With each one of these. So when I open them, I'm going to open just the cricket for the cricket one and the bug for the bug one, okay? But they pour them the same. That's why I done the pour the same. So when you watch the different one, you're going to say, that's the same day. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, it's the same day. Alright, just knocking 2 birds out with 1 stone. Alright, let those cool. Now guys, I'm going to give them probably 5 minutes. 3 to 5 is plenty. This thick part up here is the worst. If it's not cool and still liquefied, you open that thing, it drips on you, it can burn you. Alright, guys, I'll warn you ahead of time. If you hear a noise, it's trying to storm. Okay, this is the bug. Bam. There you go, guys. Aren't they pretty? See, it's darker than you think it is. Yes, you see through the little tails. Yeah. Report. Here's 40 of those. That's thunder you're hearing now. Okay. They all look good. And what I do, guys, I hang these up on the board behind me. Alright. I found that does the best. See how the little tails are? The little tails stick to each other and everything. If you take them out and lay them out, they stick to each other. I've tried different things, but I have found that's about the best thing. Even when they hang a little bit, see, the tails will droop the way you move them because they're so flexible. Alright? But you let them hang a little bit, and it gives them a chance to cool. They cool better and get a better shape. So I untangle all the tails like that when I hang them. Alright? Okay, guys. 1 through 300. Put your number down. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank y'all for watching Fishing Lake Country. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of the channel. Great comments. Appreciate it. I read all of them. Try to answer all of them if I skip you. And guys, sometimes somebody will leave a comment, and when I click on it, it disappears. It's gone. It's not there. So that's why if I don't comment back to you, that's probably what happened. Actually, if you go and check, you go see it's gone. It's not there. I don't think it shows up on your computer too, but it's happened quite a few times. It happens every once in a while. Okay. Fishing Lake Country. My name is Dennis. Check out the website www.lakecountrybaits.com. All right. You can get you some of these. They're $3.99 a pack for 20. Okay. And guys, Virginia's charges sales tax. Warn you ahead of time. And they're shipping. Post office shipping. And guys, the post office shipping is not cheap, and it's not as fast as it should be. A lot of the stuff I send on 3-day mail. Okay. And I had guys tell me they didn't get it for 5 days. I said, so much for the 3-day mail, right? But anyway, it is what it is. I can't change the post office, and I can't do anything about it. But it should send you a tracking number. And if it doesn't, just email me. I got the tracking numbers. People have done that, and I've gave you the tracking number. But I'm emailing you the tracking. I'm clicking on something on the channel after you buy them and sending you the email. You're supposed to be getting it. Appreciate you guys. Alright guys, I'm trying to get set up here this morning. I'll tell you one thing, it is foggy this morning. Alright, spotlight, don't get crazy. There's a few fish on this tree right here, guys. This underwater tree. Y'all have seen me fishing before. Let's see if we can get one of them fired up and see what size they are. And this is the first cast. We're finding what they are. They're following me, but they could be some perch. Sometimes you got to catch one of them, get your bait down there amongst them to really see what size the fish are. You know, some mornings, guys, the picture is so good, the next time the picture's awful. I've heard other guys say that too. All right, well, he followed me back a little ways, and that was it. They could be some perch, but they don't look real big. Let's see if we can get another shot at them. All right, guys, I threw at these fish, I don't know how many times to get bit. Finally, I was using a bigger, this is probably why right here. I didn't think they was monstrous fish. Like I told y'all at the beginning, I think if they was some perch or small crappie. But they would not pay any attention to the bigger bait, and this might be why. Okay? But I'm gonna tell you what I can tell you this much right now. If y'all reading the comments and the videos, the bug is hot right now, this little bug. Everybody, not just me, not just for me. That's what I'm saying. Read the comments. Everybody's saying, man, I'm catching them on the bug. Maybe about 8 inches, 7.5. This is the Junebug one, which I thought would be a good color this morning. The water got a little color to it because it rained last night. Excuse me, it rained 3 days ago, poured down. I just been catching another one, and the water has a little bit of color back to it. You know, it was clear, clearest it's ever been for a long, long time. I like this color. I can see my trolling motor. Visibility is probably 2 foot, was like 4. I'd rather fish 2.5 foot visibility than I would 4, guys. Even bass fishing. Let me say, especially bass fishing. Well, they're all over it. So, there you go. Oh, just lost one. Now, guys, I'm trying a new line right here. It says Gliss. I bought it last year, and I've had it for a while. I thought, well, let me I keep saying I'm gonna try it. They're all over it. So I put it on yesterday. I put a new line on everything. I heard people talking about how great it is. Now this is 8 pound. If I bought it again, I'd probably go 10 because it's very small. And it does throw good. Okay, that's why I went to it. I wanted to try it. Everybody said how good it throws. It does throw good. All right, guys. What? I'm not gonna brag on this gliss yet. So this is the second fish I've caught on it. I don't know how easy it's gonna break. It's 8 pound, but I think it'll break pretty easy. I might be wrong because there's no give, right? It's a type of braid. But one thing I like about it is the sensitivity, and it's small enough the fish are not gonna pay attention to it. I mean, y'all can see how little it is. It's like thread. And that's why I wanted to try it. And it does cast good. I wanted to try it for these little jigs, but those fish, I can feel every little bump every time they bump it, and you don't have to set the hook. If you're a hook setter, don't buy any. That's where braid gets people try. I watch people on YouTube using braid crappie fishing, and they're getting bites, and they're going, "Ram!" They're going like, "I messed him." You're jerking that bait out of that fish's mouth. Braid don't give, right? Braid don't stretch. So unless you're way out there, bass fishing is the same way. I see guys doing that. All you got to do is pull up. Just pull up, lift your rod up. That's all you got to do. If you're setting the hook with braid, then you're taking the bait away from the fish. All right, guys, I'm getting a bite every cast. Now I told you I was using a full-size cricket, and I wasn't getting a bite every cast. They were bumping it once in a while. I never caught a fish on it. Yep. Lost that one, guys. I never caught a fish on that. Again, you got to watch for this small hook. And you see, it's a decent sized hook. He just wasn't in him good. And I'm gonna say this again with this line. Again, this is why I don't like braid. I'm trying it. I like the feel of it. I like the sensitivity of it. But without it giving any, and the fish is flopping like he was there, and there's no line give, it's gonna jerk a hook out of his mouth. I watched the guy on YouTube the other day. He kept losing crappie. He get him close to the boat. He said, "Dang, I done lost 3 or 4 in a row." And he was using straight braid, but he was using heavy braid. I think he said it was 10 or 12 pound. And I wanted to say, dude, you're reeling them in fast. The fish is flopping. There's no give. If your rod ain't giving and your line ain't giving, if the fish ain't hooked all the way through the mouth, he's just tearing the hook out, just like that one did. He wasn't hooked good. And if I had mono, I might have got that one in because the line would have gave to him something, right? But you're going to lose some of them anyway. Don't get me wrong. You're not going to get them all in. But you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, guys. You know what I'm saying? Mono gives to them a little bit. A little bit of stretch kind of helps keep your fish on. That's what they tell you on a crankbait, right? Some of y'all guys bass fish some. You know what I'm saying? On a crankbait, just messed another one. On a crankbait, you use mono, right? Like, not a lot of people are using braid today. But mono, why do they used to tell you use mono? You use 10 pound. Number one, it dives deeper. Number two, it gives you a little bit of line. And you use a wimpy rod, right? You use a crankbait rod, has a little bit of tip to it. So they won't tear the treble hooks out, right? You're doing everything you can to keep from tearing out those treble hooks out of bass's mouth, right? So what's the difference with the crappie? And the crappie's got a soft mouth in. We call them paper mouths anyway, right? So you go to a stiff rod, and you go to a line, don't give at all. We're right back there, right? If you're going to use braid, you need to make sure you're using a soft rod, okay? And take your time. I must take my time reeling this fish in. I know he ain't very big. I can tell the feel of it. He's a tiny thing. Oops, he got off too. So he's jumping at the water there and got off. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna get my hook sharpener and check it too. Like I said, I'm playing with it. That's 2 fish in a row. That keeps happening. It's coming off this rod. Some of these crappie have come out here under my boat, about 6 or 8 of them. I looked down there and I thought, they're under my boat now. Y'all have heard people say you get to fish and they'll come under your boat. He come off too. Guys, I sharpened my hook. That's 3 in a row I've lost. All right, and I'm telling you, I think it's because the line's not given to them. I just shampooed my boat carpet and stuff yesterday, guys, and it still looks bad there in the middle where I walk all the time. I think a lot of it is because it's not given to them. Their line's not given to them, and they're flopping like that, it's just jerking it out of their mouth. He's jumped out of the water. I got one in.
I hadn't lost 3 or 4 in a row, guys. I sharpened my hook, got my foul out, and sharpened my hook really good. And I thought I had sharpened his baby. I sharpened it good. I went back and sharpened it again. Like I said, I'm using this new gliss line, and it has no give, which gives a good sensitivity. You don't need to set the hook, you just a little bit of a pull. But the bad thing is the fish, I'm losing fish, and I think it's because there's no give. And when you see him, he jumped out of the water. When they jump out of the water and do stuff like that, they go get off because there's no give. You know, the only give you got's in the rod. So, we're going to move. These seem to be nothing but babies. There's another one. I'm catching them. Ain't no problem. I'm getting a bite every cast. This little Junebug. It's a Junebug bug. Sharpen my hook is doing a little bit better. You don't have a sharp hook, you're going to lose some fish, right? I'll get a hold of him. He's so small. Well, he's hooked on the side of the head. Alright. Alright, guys, I'm going to move. I've caught about 10 here, but they're babies, as you've seen. Babies. I think the biggest one might have been 8.5 inches, maybe. Bam. I net him, guys, because I'm losing so many. I said, once you see there, hook come out of him. That happens a lot on regular line too. You done it. He's a decent fish, guys. Let's just check him. I don't think he'll be 10. Yeah, he is. He's about 10 1/8. All right. I thought he was a decent fish. I measured him upside down, didn't I? I don't keep him long. If I was going to keep him and eat him, I wouldn't worry about it. But you know, I'm about to say something I'm probably going to regret. I think it's great that people keep fish and eat them. I eat some once in a while. Haven't done it this year. Just hadn't been in the mood to keep in and clean them. I've been too busy, guys. I got things to do when I go back in today. I don't have time to go in and clean fish. There you go. But anyway, keep something to eat them. But if you put them in your live well, eat them. Okay? That biologist that was on Crappy Connection, some of y'all watch them. I've had a lot of y'all comment you watch them. Crappy Connection stuff. I know Matthew does. I think it says that he does. All right, but look, the biologist said once you put them in your live well. All right, I thought so. God, here, get tangled with my own line. This line, I can't see it. I was looking for it. That's the part I like about it. He's still in his mouth. He said once you put them in a live well, the chances of a crappie living or a bass goes downhill fast. And guys, next cast. Y'all knew that, right? Y'all didn't see me cast between this one, right? You know it's the next cast. Seriously, next cast. Come here. I know you're not that big. I'm just gonna try to keep him losing him. He's not a monster. He's probably 9 inches. But guys, like I told you, there's a lot of them in this lake right now this size. Yesterday, I was jumping docks on the main channel, and I caught, the biggest fish I caught yesterday was probably 12.5 inches, I think it was. But last summer, if I found crappie, this time of year was real tough. This is mid-July, guys. Yesterday, I bet you I found 4 docks I never went to. I went to an area I haven't fished a lot, and just went down through the checking docks. After I made a video, I was just checking docks. I found 3 docks right up here above me, where I'm at now, that was loaded with crappie. They wouldn't pay any attention to me. I fooled with them a little bit, never caught one of them. And I'm pretty sure they was crappie because of the size of them. But we have a lot of crappie now. And I don't know how many docks I checked yesterday. I just ride around checking docks. But I found crappie on a lot of docks yesterday. And right now they're just loaded on docks. Guys, if you're fishing this lake, just start checking docks that are in deeper water. Go to the channel side. Alright? Alright guys, I'm gonna do a little live. See if we can do a little live thing here with y'all. I came to the back of the boat so I'll be closer to them. That's the way the wind's going. And I have been watching my live scope. Once I spot the fish, like I told you how old school it most time after that. I do sometimes watch my live scope. I enjoy watching the jig fall, and I know it's right on their head and that kind of thing. And especially if it's brush or something I want to try to stay out of. I like to watch my live scope. Like I said before, the main thing is, all right, there you go. First time I ain't had a cast. First time I ain't had a cast. Smack me. First time I haven't had a bite. But I might not have been close to them. They're up under that boat. I've been here before, guys. There's a little pile of trash right at the corner this guy put down. It ain't much. It's probably a couple limbs. It don't take much, guys. If you got a boathouse, it doesn't take much. A couple limbs will do it. But they get up under the boat. That's where they like to be at. I fished here before y'all see me fish this. They get right on the corner of that boat. That's the area they like. All right, one bumped it. Another one bumped it. Come on, one of them got a commit on it. Another one bumped it. There he is. Bam! See, they would. I know if I was watching last week, I can tell you it was 4 or 5 of them after it. And they circle around it, guys. And some of them just nipping at it. Some of them going like, I don't know if they think it's real. I'm just going to nip it in the butt. And finally, one of them says, I'm going to eat it. Y'all keep playing with it. I'm going to eat it. It's mine. These fish are really pretty this time of year. Got a little bit of a purple shine to them sometimes. Y'all, I don't know if it's showing bluish. See the blue on him there? See what I'm talking about? Look at that blue. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice or not. I was talking about that yesterday. I was thinking about what color. Maybe that's what this Junebug represents. Oh, did I tell you I was using Junebug? Made these last night, yesterday evening, guys. Made these yesterday evening. And they are going to be on the website. Okay? You can buy these. They're coming. Junebug is a color that, like I said, I had a few people ask me about it. They said, you going to make Junebug? I thought, well, I'm trying to make colors nobody else is making, but this is not your average Junebug. Y'all know I'm just not going to put Junebug on there with green flake in it, right? Look, guys, it's got green and red flake. All right? That's a full size one. That's a 2-inch one. I'm fishing the bug 1.5 inches. I started with a 2-inch one. I started with a 2-inch one, guys. I couldn't get bit. They would not bite it. I'm using this gliss. I said that earlier. I can get used to it. Right now, it feels like this fish is 2 pounds. I'm feeling every head shake. That's the part I do like about it. Once I got this hook sharp, I'm gonna tell you one thing, you better have a sharp hook with it too. Because I lost 3 or 4 fish right off the bat. I stopped and sharpened the hook, and that made a difference. And again, maybe they wouldn't commit, because look, once you get the hook like I can get all the way through them, they ain't gonna come off. Right? See, I can't even get it out my fingers. But if you hooking them up in here somewhere, this line has no give, and they get to flopping, they gonna come off, guys, because there's no give. And I'm using a flimsy rod. He's probably, let's check him. I'm gonna say he's 9.5 maybe. Oh, guys, he's on. Yeah, he's 9 3/4. All right. Bam. Whoa. Here you go, Manicotta. Tell me about the 5-foot thing. You gotta watch, guys. That trolling will throw you in the lake. Now, how you like that? My line just broke. Told y'all, I ain't sure. The fish flopped in my hand and the line broke. In my hand. That's 8-pound test. Y'all going like Dennis, it did not. Let's see what it broke at. Told you, I used this stuff one time before, a couple years ago, and I wouldn't. Look here, broke on the loop knot. All right, guys, I just left the boathouse. They had some nice crappie on. They wouldn't do. They bumped me. Lost one there. After that, never got another one to bite me, so I moved. That's a nice one. Do not be afraid to move. And I wasn't gonna fish this dog. I rode past. I got up there somewhere. I thought, nah. Last couple times I fished it, they haven't been here. That's why you check docks. I'm telling you, they move more than we think they do. Live scope has taught me that. He's 10 inches. 10 inches exactly.
Bam. The bug. All right, guys. I started off with a full-size cricket this morning. This is 1.5 inches. I call it the bug. See the difference in the sizes of them, guys? And they nibbled at it. So I switched to the bug right away and started catching fish. All right? So there's times when the bug is really great. On the channel, Freddie Garmin commented, he said, I might put another order in. I'm going through those bugs and crickets. Sid made a comment that he's catching a lot of fish on the crickets. He's in Mississippi, okay? Guys, the crickets right now on Gaston are working great too. And Freddie's fishing like Gaston, okay? He's fishing the other end. He's on P Hill end. I'm on the river end, okay? So they're working all over Gaston, right? There's a variety of colors on there, from clear water to this could be either way. Our water right now is 2-foot visibility. So this color can go, this color you could use in clear water too, guys. I said sunrise the other day, but it's sunshine. You could use that. There's so many good ones on there. Dazzle. There's another good clear water. Wow, good clear water one. And then sunshine. And this would also be good in stain water, right? All right, guys, I'll keep adding colors to it. Appreciate you. Put your number down 1 through 300. Appreciate each and everything y'all do. Please share this channel with your friends, people that you run into at the bait shops. Hey, are you watching Fishing Lake Country? He's doing a giveaway on Sundays, and he's got a website selling baits. And he shows you on his channel that he catches fish on them, that they work. All right? That's the main thing, guys. I'm showing you that they work. Appreciate you guys. Wednesday's fun video. Friday I throw one if I got time. I got an extra video on Fridays. I throw it in, and I got 2 or 3 right now. So next couple Fridays should have some. And Sundays, for the catch with the giveaway. Appreciate you. See you.